Hi, YouTube. There is a mass conspiracy that I am a part of. If I had an intro video, it would play now, but I don't have one of those, so we're just gonna go. What happened to words in 1515, the year? I mean, that might seem like a really weird question, but trust me, there's a reason for me to be asking it. Now, this whole thing started, I was just doing a civics project. I was learning about budgets or something, and I got bored, as any good student would. And so I just started looking up words. There was a word I wanted to use, so I looked up it on thesaurus.com, as I always do. And I just found a bunch of different words, but then one of them was obligatory. So I looked it up on Google Books Ngram Viewer. I think I'm saying that right. And I found out that you could set it as far back as the year 1500 all the way up to 2019. So a bit outdated, but the fact that you could go back to 1500 was really cool. So I, just went wild. I put in so many different words, just really common words I was kind of just interested in. Words like the, I, where, who, yes, no, that kind of stuff. And I found that every single one of those words dropped, like majorly dropped, like their lowest point in usage was during the year 1515, or around 1515 at least. But most of them was 1515. So I was like, that's weird. That is a trend in data, and I need to figure this out. Why is this happening? So I was like, I made a hypothesis. Let's go, science class. And I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure that there's really only one reason I can think of for there to be this many uses of a word, for this many less uses of a word in a specific year. And that was that there were just less books published, so there were less words there, and so less words should be found. So I did some research, maybe a little too much research, and I found that there was no evidence of a book drop. In fact, I found that more books should have been published in this time. The printing press was invented a few decades ago, and people would be wanting to get their books out there, so that people could see their books, and now they could sell them in libraries. And the most famous event in 1515, like if you look on Wikipedia or Google or something, it'll talk about how Francis I got brought into power as the King of France in 1515. And you want to know what he was known for? Loving books. I swear, there must be some correlation, right? This guy was literally called a man of letters. Like, it seems like the complete opposite of what should be happening. He supported writers because he was a writer himself. He loved reading books. He literally expanded the libraries. Boom, more reason for there to be more books. And this was the most notable event in all of 1515. So there should be no reason for there to be a drop, like, at all. There should be a huge surge in books as writers get to show themselves as the most powerful man in the entire world, or one of at least, is supporting them. And but that just wasn't the case, clearly. So I looked up different things. I even looked up on Wikipedia for all the books published during certain years, because you can see that. And there weren't really many books published, but the thing is that there should not have been a dramatical drop in just one year specifically, even still, because from the decade before and from the decade after, they all didn't have very many books published either. So it didn't make sense for there to be a dramatical drop in 1515. And I wish I could tell you that there was some vast amazing reason why this was the case. And I had cracked the case as to why there was this huge drop. But no, it is a mystery. It is an anomaly. It makes no sense. I cannot find anything about it whatsoever. I've told people about it. They haven't been able to find anything. So I'm asking you, the Void, anyone out there, I want to know if you can find something. Please tell me. I want to know so bad. And that's why I say that I'm part of a conspiracy. There must be some greater thing going on, right? There can't just be this because it just is. It's random. There's no way that something like this can be purely random. There must be a reason, and I refuse to believe there isn't. The scientific method never lies. I'll see you tomorrow.